How's it going, everybody? My name is the Furry Green Wolf, also known as Wesley, and welcome back to the tutorials. Alright, that was not necessary, but oh well, you need to make the videos funny a bit. But yeah, welcome back to the tutorial series. We're at part 3 of 10. I'm gonna work now on the 4 big horns that he has and the little feathers. So let's get into it right now. As you can see, just looking up some music again. The ref sheets are needed because I needed to know what his horns were looking like and how they bend it and whatchamacallit. So I first draw it on paper because I need to make sure everything fits in size. And I quickly thought, oh shit, this is not gonna be right. This is not big enough. That's what she said. No, but these horns weren't quite big enough like I wanted. So I quickly drew yet another one. As you can see, I'm using actually freaking wire cutters as scissors because someone took my scissors away again. But yeah, you can get from this piece of foam you can get 2 horns per cut. You just cut the one in half you have, and then you have 2 big halves. You cut it, trim it a bit till it's rounder, and then you have 2 horns. Make sure your box cutters are sharp enough because this kind of foam is quite annoying to get through. And make sure you try to do it as straight as possible. I know with box cutters it's not that easy to just cut things straight when you have a thick layer of foam, but try to do it as much as you can. Like I said, trimming it so it makes it a bit rounder. The shape of the horns will be retained by steel wiring. Like in the ears, I used steel wiring in this also to remain the shape that it has. So I put a big piece of steel wiring in it and shaped it a bit here and there. First made a hole in it so it will poke through it a bit easier. Yeah. Also, this video is also going to be a short one. This is going to be a maybe 8-minute video with me talking at the end and in the beginning. The next video will be a bit longer. It will be like 17? I'm not sure. Sorry for me being on the phone again. I do that a lot because music is important for me. And ref sheets are the most best thing you can have, and internet is your best friend with this. Because this is my first build, I didn't know how to do the angel dragons, so I just looked up a lot of head bases on Google for angel dragons, and I found a few. I used those also in a collage for to explain what I was doing, because at first my classmates didn't know what I really was going to do, or the educational purpose of mine. Now, the educational purpose of my build is this video, of course, or this series. And the other part is just plain old having fun and making a fursuit head. Of course, it's gonna be my first, so what best to get your first fursuit head made by yourself. Although it's not that not that professional, but it has a sense of worth, value. Sorry, sense of value, because you made it yourself. And when you made something yourself, it has this status. And I noticed that too, because I know it's not world's best fursuit head, but I'm goddamn proud of it. Like I said, I'm doing it here again, trimming down the horns. This one is a bit fatter, so I used the fatter ones, or the thicker ones, for the front, and the more long and narrow ones at the back. Again, putting steel wiring in is a god's blessing because keeping this form with bendable foam is not that easy. I was planning on doing them also with the thicker and sturdier foam, but I was like, nah, these horns can hit someone maybe, or are not, they're too big to make out of that foam. It's not that I didn't want to, it's that convenience sake and just plain old easier it is. Because you first need to cut out everything and blah 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 and blah blah blah. But yeah, don't worry about my phone being spastic there. I was in a call or a app with a couple of friends then of mine who wanted to know how it was going. Yes, still busy with those fucking horns, I know. These horns are quite the work because I wanted to have them perfect. So I'm a nitpick about the horns. I really want them perfect, so I spend a lot of time on these. This video is only about the horns and I think about the feathers. These are quite easy. You just mix tiny slivers of the really hard foam. Make tiny slivers of that. A classmate of mine did that for me because I'm not good with a hot knife or hot blade cutter, whatever. I don't know. But yeah, make tiny slivers of them and then just pack them all together. Make sure that they're aligned and then draw one out. And then have it just cut them with some scissors or just cut it with some knives. Here's showing off how it looks. Yeah, well, here was I was busy with the horns, the normal ones, because I thought, yeah, let's make them out of 3D material. Didn't work out. So yeah, I scrapped that idea and just make them out of the same foam the feathers are made out of. Make sure to have again sharp box cutter because you will get these tiny pin grooves in cuts which make the feathers a bit rigid, which is too bad. It happened to me. I had a dull knife, so I have some sandpaper, some low grit sandpaper, and just sand it a bit down so these ridges are gone. But yeah, that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next one.